Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON Bula official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto, 27th chapter, text 3 onwards. Dishta Sutanubhavo Asya Krishnasya Mitatejasa Nashta Triloke Samada Idamaha Kritanjali. So, Indra had now heard of and seen the transcendental power of omnipotent Krishna, and his false pride in being the Lord of the three worlds was thus defeated. Holding his hands together in supplication, he addressed the Lord as follows. He will pray in several verses. So, in Sripad Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Sarada Sintika says, first, with his own eyes, Indra saw the powers of Krishna. Later, having understood his offense and desiring to alleviate it, Indra went to Mount Meru, where he heard about Krishna's power from Lord Brahma. Mount Meru, Sumeru, is 1 lakh jojan of gold, made up of gold. So, Srila Sanatana Goswami, Brihad Vaishnava Dosani says that he had directly experienced Krishna's powers by Krishna lifting Govardhan, or by his coming to Braja. He had heard of his powers. Thus, with folded hands, he spoke. Or because he had seen the Govardhan pastime and heard about him through scriptures, he spoke according to the experience. Thus, his praise would be excellent. So in verse 4, Indra Uvacha Visuddha Sattam Tavadama Santam Tapomayam Dvasta Rajastamaskam Maya Mayoyam Gunasamprabhaho Na Vidyate Te Agrahananu Bandha. That means King Indra said, your transcendental form, a manifestation of pure goodness, is undisturbed by change, shining with knowledge and devoid of passion and ignorance. In you doesn't exist the mighty flow of the modes of material nature, which is based on illusion and ignorance. Stated by Srila Prabhupada, by Lord in Bhagavad Gita, no tadasti pratibhyang bha divi divi suvapuna. No tadasti pratibhyang bha divi divi suvapuna. Divista divi loke. No one even in heaven, no one is free from these three modes. But Indra saw that King Krishna is beyond three modes. So, I like to so many so many purports are there. I like to explain from Srila Prabhupada Maharaj's disciples' purport. The great Bhagavatam commentator Srila Sridhar Swami has masterfully explained the Sanskrit element of his profound verse. The Sanskrit word Dhamma has several meanings: dwelling place, house of abode, and so on. Be a favorite thing or person, delight or pleasure, fussy, form or appearance, deep power, strength, majesty, glory, splendor or light. Concerning the first set of meanings, the Vedanta Sutra states that the absolute truth is the source and resting place of all existence, and in the first verse of the Bhagavatam, that absolute truth is said to be in Krishna. Although Lord Krishna exists in his own Dhamma or abode called Krishna Loka, he himself is the abode of all existence, as Arjuna confirms in the Bhagavad Gita, where he addresses Krishna as Param Dhama, the supreme abode. The very name Krishna indicates the all attractive person, and thus Lord Krishna, the source of all beauty and pleasure, is certainly the favorite thing or person, delight and pleasure. Ultimately, these items can refer only to Krishna. Dhamma also refers to form or appearance, and as Indra offered these prayers, he was in fact directly seeing the form of Krishna before him. As clearly explained in the Vedic literature, Lord Krishna's power, strength, majesty, splendor, and effulgence are all contained within his transcendental body, and thus attest to the infinite glories of the Lord. Srila Siddha Swami has brilliantly summarized all these meanings of the word Dhamma by giving the Sanskrit term Swarupa as a synonym. The word Swarupa means one's own form or shape, and also one's own condition, character or nature. Since Lord Krishna, being pure spirit, is non-different from his body, there is absolutely no distinction between the Lord and his visible form. By contrast, in this material world, we conditioned souls are all distinctly different from our bodies. Whether these bodies be made male, female, black, white or whatever, all of us are eternal souls, different from our temporary flimsy bodies. So, when the word Swarupa is applied to us, it especially indicates our spiritual form, because our own form is in fact our own condition, character or natures eternally. Thus, the liberated condition in which one's outward form is one's deepest spiritual nature is called Swarupa. Primarily, however, this term refers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. This is all indicated in the verse by the words Tava Dhamma, as explained by Siddha Swami. Siddha Swami has explained that here the word Santam means always in the same form. Santam can also mean undisturbed, free from past passion or purified. According to Vedic philosophy, all changes in this world is caused by the influence of passion and ignorance. The passionate mode is creative and the ignorant mode is destructive, whereas the mode of goodness, sattva, is serene and sustaining. In many ways, this verse emphasizes that Lord Krishna is free from the mode of nature. The words Visuddha Sattvam, Santam, Dvasta Rajasa, Tamaskam and Guna Sampravaha Na Vidyate to all indicate this. Unlike Krishna, we change from one body to another because of our involvement with the modes of nature. And the various transformation of material forms are impelled by the modes of nature, which are themselves set in motion by the influence of time. Therefore, one who is free from the material modes of nature is changeless and eternally satisfied in blissful spiritual existence. Thus, the word Shantam indicates that the Lord is undisturbed by change, since he is free from the material modes of nature. According to this verse, the powerful flow of the material modes of nature, namely passion, stupidity and mundane piety, are based on agrahana, which Srila Siddha Swami has translated as ignorance. Since the Sanskrit root graha means to take, accept, grasp or comprehend, and grahana means grasp, exactly in the sense of to grasp an idea or fact. Therefore, agrahana here means that one's failure to understand one's spiritual position, and this failure causes one to fall into the violent currents of material existence. An additional meaning of the word agrahana derived when it is divided into the compound agrahana. Agra means the first, top or best, and hana means killing. The best part of our existence is the pure soul, which is eternal. In contradistinction to the temporary material body and mind, thus one who chooses material existence over Krishna consciousness is in fact killing the best part of himself. The soul, which in its pure state can enjoy Krishna consciousness unlimitedly. So I would like to stop here with a request to subscribe, share and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.